Uh,
Right.
Basically, we'll be reenacting the whole scene where um,
How the moon
how the
formed.
moon formed, and we'll be showing how um, Newton's first law really plays into it, and also, yeah.
Right. So it was billions and billions of years ago when a planet called Theia, which we don't know of, collided into Earth. And then bits and pieces of Earth.
And Thea collided, and after there's really big chunks of debris. What happens is it keeps on spinning around and around the Earth, which eventually formed the moon that orbits around us today.
Right? And the Newton's first law plays in this because Theo would have went in the same direction and the same speed if it didn't collide with Earth. This explains Newton's first law because um, Newton's first law explains that anything that an object will go in to the same distance and the same speed if un- unless it is acted upon something. Right?
I will be explaining what a lunar eclipse is. Basically, the lunar eclipse is when, um, so the sun is actually right behind, the Earth, and what happens is the Earth, the moon will be behind the Earth, which results in something called a lunar eclipse, where it's in the Earth's shadow and it reflects off and makes an orange colored moon.
Alright, so I'll be explaining the solar eclipse that occurs sometimes. So a solar eclipse is when the moon blocks the sunlight and parts of the earth. Uh, you can't see anything; it turns dark in the middle of the day. It's a cool eclipse. So it occurs in a new moon because new moon's right here, and the sunlight blocks all the light. The moon blocks all the sunlight from the sun, and this part of the Earth, you can't see anything for just. Yep.
Basically, I will be explaining the 8 different moon phases of the moon. So basically, you've got the sun right here, the moon, and then the Earth. So basically, every single 29 days, the moon will be spinning and orbiting around the Earth. But basically, every single day, they'll have different phases of the light of the sun illuminating off of the moon, projecting onto the Earth. So basically, um, there's different phases such as like a new moon, full moon, like a waxing gibbous, waning
Waning is
crescent, or something like that.
there's 8 different phases.
Yeah, there's 8 different phases. Like, yeah. Thank you. We'll be explaining basically what the sun, earth, and moon are.
Right. So, first of all, the moon doesn't produce light at all. It's just reflecting the sunlight, and which illuminates the Earth at night. And the Earth revolves around the sun, and it takes 365 5 days to go around uh, this whole cycle, which means it's a whole year. Um, and the moon also goes around the Earth as well. And
That creates different phases of the moon, which are 8 different phases. That, for example, like full moon and like waxing gibbous and waning crescent and all that stuff.
which takes 29 days.
Yeah,
Yep. Thank you.
which is a month.